I think with Dustin Poirier's performance, I think with my performance, I think both of those warrant us to fight for the title next. Dustin Poirier for sure. I take my selfish hat off right now and just look at it from an outsider's perspective. Dustin Poirier needs to be one half of that world title conversation. Obviously, he's earned it. I think my performance, the domination of a guy who has never been dominated like that, the finishing of a guy in 2.5 minutes, which it took Dustin Poirier 25 minutes to beat him, and he didn't even finish him at that. I think it just doesn't show that I'm necessarily levels above Dustin Poirier or levels above any of these guys, but it does show that on any given night I can put away any of these guys in a dominant fashion, in an exciting fashion, in a very fast fashion.
Why wasn't that one for the belt? Politics? We're chasing Khabib, or what's going on here? Why wasn't that one for the belt? I have no clue what direction they're going to move in. Obviously, Gaethje's coming off a loss too, so I don't know we have Chandler and there's Oliveira. I need to go look at the rankings to see exactly the order that we're in now. I know I'm number one. I believe I'm the world champion right now. If Khabib's not fighting, I'm the world champion.
And nobody has quite told us. TJ said, hey, I thought I was coming back for a title. It was my title. I never lost it. I'm not mad if I don't. I realize what happened. But I've always thought I was coming back for a title. Dana did not dismiss that as a press conference. He said, I don't know what's next for TJ. Somebody said, well, is there any way he could walk right into a title shot?
These fighters, they turn to alcohol or drugs, so because they try to replace that feeling because it's away from their lives. Now, Khabib's not doing that because he's Muslim and he's a very sturdy Muslim, so he'll make sure he doesn't drink it, he doesn't do all these things. But still, he's going to need to feel a replacement for that. Like, for instance, Pat Miletich, an ex-UFC champion as well, he chases tornadoes now. You know, if there's a tornado, they drive over there with a special car because it's dangerous. You know, and it gets the adrenaline up. And that he did that instead of going to drinking or going to drugs, you see. And I think that Khabib, he's going to have to figure something out like that as well. Maybe he's completely good with it.
Don't use the phrase hasn't earned it around me. Now I just came into your organization. I just came into the top 5, kicked down the door, knocked out a guy in 2.5 minutes that you couldn't finish in 25 minutes. And I think I've cemented myself as a top guy. Have I earned it in the UFC yet? No. But if that's the case, I'm not going to earn it in the UFC to his standards for the next 10 fights. You know, the guy's got 26 fights in the UFC. At what point do I earn it? So I heard it loud and clear right away. And then I started thinking about it and thought, man, it is definitely a little bit on the, I'm not going to use the word disrespectful, even though I just did. It's probably going to make the headline. But it kind of is, but it doesn't really matter. At this point, I've cemented myself inside the top 5. I finished the guy that nobody else thought I was going to be able to finish, cemented myself in the top 5, and we're going to see some clarity. You know, I've said yes now to every single opportunity. I said yes to 3 different opponents in October. I said yes to numerous opponents in January. I ended up being on Dan Hooker. Matter of fact, I even said yes to another opportunity here in the next couple of weeks to try to get some clarity in the UFC lightweight division. I've showed up from outsider to insider to dark horse to contender within the last couple months. So you think I earned it, whether you think I earned it or not is irrelevant. I'm going to win the world title here in 2021.